Welcome back to Teshkid FX for another Gala Games price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments that have been happening here on the Gala Games chart, which at the time of this recording we are gearing up, and that is after seeing a low at around the $0.03886 mark in a move that has now given us a break above the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart. And in case we continue holding above the 20-day MA, then we have the support that could possibly take us to our next key area of resistance at around the $0.04339 mark. We have also continued to obey the ED12 structures, where I still believe that whatever we are seeing is the formation of these higher ED12 count 2, which should fully maximize our blue target area in the formation of that wave 2 before we can expect a massive run up to the upside in the formation of these higher ED12 count 3. And before I get further into the technical analysis and also give you my next price targets here on the Gala Games chart, first give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership. And allow me to continue with the video here on the 4-hour chart by first giving you a quick recap of what has been happening, where you can see that after making our lower low down there, we started this massive bounce to the upside obeying the ED12 structures, where you can see that I have this ED12 structure in blue having the wave 5 giving us a peak at around the $0.06278 mark. And after seeing the high for that wave 5, we completed an even larger ED12 count 1 to the upside of this ED12 structure right here in yellow. And after seeing the formation of a larger ED12 count 1, whatever we expect next is a corrective structure in the formation of a larger ED12 count 2, and using the Fibonacci's, connecting them from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, that gave me a minimum retracement area in the formation of that higher ED12 count 2 between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618, which is an area that lies between the $0.03925 mark and the $0.03371 mark. And that is the minimum that we can expect that higher ED12 count 2 to the lower side to do. And in the formation of this wave 2, we have seen a bit of a retracement into our blue target area in the formation of this higher ED12 count 2, giving us a low at around the $0.03824 mark. And because of that, there are two possible scenarios that could possibly play out over here. And the first one is that we might not fully maximize the target area by fully hammering into our blue target area in the formation of this higher ED12 count 2, and we can assume that we have seen our low in the formation of that wave 2 at around the $0.0382 mark, which is an area that lies within our blue target area, meaning it has done the minimum that we expected that second wave to the lower side to do. And if that is the case, we can sketch out a new target area to the upside in the formation of that higher ED12 count 3, using that low as the low for that higher ED12 count 2, and I can connect the trend based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then drag the fibs to the low of the second wave, and that gives me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.11389 mark. And that is the minimum that we can expect that higher ED12 count 3 to the upside to do, assuming that the low for that second wave was in at around the $0.03824 mark. And for that move to also play out, we need to continue holding above the 20-day MA and also manage to break above our next key area of resistance at around the $0.04361 mark. In case we manage to break above it, then I'll be expecting a retest and continue gearing up in the formation of that higher ED12 count 3, and also expect to see a 5-wave structure in formation within the formation of that higher ED12 count 3, having the wave 5 of this fractal wave fully maximizing our target areas. So that is the first possible scenario that we can expect over here, assuming that the low for that higher ED12 count 2 is in. We also have another possible scenario that could also play out over here in case we continue gearing up, maybe get to our next key area of resistance at around the $0.4361 mark. We get rejected, and in case we see a rejection at that key area of resistance, then I'll be expecting a massive pullback over here to give us a break below the 20-day MA. And once we lose the 20-day MA, then we can continue hammering into our blue target area and also fully maximize it. And once Gala Games fully maximizes our target area to the lower side in the formation of that wave 2, then that will be enough confirmation that we have fully done the minimum that we expected that second wave to the lower side to do, and we can confidently expect the formation of that higher ED12 count 3, and also expect our 5-wave structure to the upside, and also have new target areas to the upside in the formation of that higher ADOT wave count 3. So those are the two possible scenarios that I'm expecting over here, and we need to continue watching the 20-day MA and also our next key area of resistance at around the $0.04337 mark, because those are the key decision points here on Gala games. A break above it could trigger higher prices, and in case we get rejected and also lose the 20-day MA, then that could mean we are going to continue hammering down into our blue target area and also fully maximize it. And before I give you the long-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, we can first take a look at the indicators, where you can see that on the RSI we are trading at around the 48 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to fully support both scenarios. Also taking a look at the MACD, we have been able to print a bullish cross, fully supporting short-term bullish movements here on the Gala games chart, but that does not confirm that we have seen the low for these higher ADOT wave count 2. So we need to be patient and very cautious here on Gala games. And jumping to the daily chart to give you the long-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, basing it on the ADOT wave structures. Here on the daily chart, you can see that I have these ADOT wave structure in red, where you can see that from these low prices that we had been trading within, we saw that massive bounce to the upside, seeing the all-time high at around the $0.85 mark in what I'm terming as that first wave. And after seeing the all-time high, we started the bear market, where we had been seeing lower prices in this ABC corrective structure in a move that gave us a low in the formation of that higher ADOT wave count 2. And after seeing the low for that second wave, whatever we expect next is the start of this massive bounce to the upside in the formation of this wave 3, where I have minimum target areas at the fib of 1.618, and that is at around the $1.36 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting Gala games to do on the long-term scenarios. And let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll be keeping you updated.